Hello, so today we're going to talk about 10 different technology deals that you can get right now online. Stay tuned. All right, thanks for coming back. So basically what we're going to do today is go through 10 different technology deals you can get online right now. And if you guys have watched my videos in the past, I do a lot of dabbling, like on Macintoshes. I build different things like external SSDs and things like that. I also do some things with PCs, and I also do a lot of financial videos and things like that. But today I'm not going to have to think that much, because I'm going to do a fairly easy video, at least I think it is. So I actually love just buying technology or looking for different deals out there on different websites and things like that. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through 10 different technology deals you can get right now. And obviously, while this is pretty timely right now, again, stay tuned. If you're watching this a little bit later, when these things may not be available in the future, maybe a few months from now, don't worry, just still watch it, because you can actually see what these things are worth now. And then when you're looking at them later, you can kind of compare the pricing to make sure you're getting a good deal with everything. So anyways, I hope it helps. These are fun videos to make. I like looking for this technology. I'm going to buy some stuff in the future here and do a couple little tests and do that little dabbling again. But right now, I just want to show everyone out there like what the pricing is for certain things and what I think is a good deal. Put your comments in there and let me know what you think. All right, so the first one I want to show everyone here is going to be from Micro Center. And the reason I actually want to show people here, the model number, this is an Apple iMac. It's actually a 21.5, 21, it's a smaller one. But it does have an i5 3330. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, and it's got DDR3 1600 RAM. So basically, it's a 2012 actually. So if you look at the model over here, it is the slim profile. So it's actually not the 2011. It's 2012. So it's got some of the upgraded ports. And the reason I even mention this one is it's refurbished, but it's basically at Micro Center right now, and it's $399. It's $200 off what they normally offer. And again, this is obviously if you want to get into this, it's got Snow Leopard on it. But if you watch any of my other videos, you know how to actually add an external SSD to this and do it, because it'll be really fast. So if you actually watch my videos, definitely if you haven't watched them, if you do though, you can buy this computer, and even with the spinning drive, it's going to be pretty slow. But if you do that external SSD and you want to get into the Mac OS and you want to load like a new Mac OS on this, and this can actually take Catalina because of the fact that it is a 2012. So in any case, this is a great way if you just want to get into the Mac environment with a nice, standalone kind of all-in-one. And for about $399 plus maybe $100 for the external, you're going to be in on less than maybe $500, and that's a great deal right there. So that's number one. Number two deal of the week, let's go here, is going to be, again, this is from Micro Center 2. And this is the HP Omen 15. It's a gaming laptop. So if you guys are into gaming laptops, this is actually a good one to get. I mean, basically, obviously it doesn't look too gamey. It doesn't have too much of the red like some of them do. And it does have a pretty good screen. But the main thing about this one is it's actually a $390 price break right now. And it's an i7 9750. So a very fast processor, 9th generation. It's got a GTX 660 Ti, 6 gigs of RAM, DDR6. So a pretty good graphics card. Obviously you can play Fortnite and all those type of things. 16 gigs of RAM on this one. And it does have a 1 terabyte spinning drive and a 256 SSD over here. So for $899, you can play all those games, and you have 16 gigs of RAM and a fairly decent graphics card, although it's not that, it's not nearly the top, but you'll play some of those games maybe in the 60 frames per second. $899 is a perfect price on that one. So number three here. And again, I do a lot of these external drives, load boot your Mac OS from it, like I always talk about. So here's a good drive. I mean, this one's an Intel. Intel makes really good drives that are compatible with a lot of different stuff. This one here in particular is going to be obviously it's going to be an NVMe 3.0, and it's basically an internal solid-state drive. This one's 1 terabyte, so it's a 1 terabyte drive, and the price is it just broke the $100 price point. It used to be $194, now it's $99. You can get them for maybe $130 or so. Some other names or off names and things like that. But for Intel, that's got, and this one actually, let me just go down here really quickly. It's not going to be at the top, but it's got a 1800 megabytes per second reads and writes, and about 150 to 220 in the IOPS. So pretty quick. But these are just really, I work for a data center, and these are really, they just don't break that often. Intel makes really good SSDs. So anyways, that's that one. That's number three. Number four, if you're into building PCs like I am, and sometimes you actually want to go ahead and build your own PC, You know, this name is obviously not a name that most people would probably know. The GEIL Evo. It's basically though, but it's 16 gigs of RAM, and it's going for $63.99, which is a really good price. It's got the heat sinks on them. Obviously, if red's your color, then you know obviously that. If it's not, then it may not work good for you. It's DDR though 3200, and that's the key here. It's a really fast RAM. $63.99 for 16 gigs. So if you're building PCs, definitely check this one out because it's a pretty good deal for sure. All right, let's go to number 5. And number 5, now the reason I actually have this one on here right now, it's at Newegg right now. It's only $134, was $199. The reason this one's good for $134, I'll actually show you the picture of it right here. It's an LG, it's a monitor. It's nothing spectacular, obviously, but it is a 27-inch 1920 by 1080, but it does have AMD FreeSync built-in technology, and on top of it, it's 75 hertz. Which is basically going to be a little bit faster than the 60 hertz. So if you're into gaming and things like that, but you can't afford, you know, a $400 monitor, you want a big 27-inch, you know, $134.99 is a really good price on this. All right, so number 6. If you want to step it up, maybe you're not so much into gaming, you know, with the fast response times and stuff, and you know things like that, but you do want a higher resolution, maybe for watching TV or movies, or even you know some video stuff. This is the HP Pavilion LED LCD monitor. It's 2560 by 1440, so it's 1440p, and it's a big beast. It's 32 inches, which is the key here. 32 inches, which is a pretty big monitor. And you know, for a 1440p at 32 inches, it's $229.99 right now. And this is on Tiger Direct Business, so it's going to basically be tigerdirect.com. You can go to and search for this one. So that's a really good price on a 32-inch 1440p monitor. All right, let's go to this one here is the next one. The reason I have this one up, this is also at Tiger Direct Business. Same thing, tigerdirect.com. This is certified refurbished, but the reason I always bring these up is like to show people, like if you're into gaming again, like Fortnite or something like that, and you want to actually, or even just graphic design, or even you know, you don't care how it looks. You can pick up these, you know, these HP used basically desktops. They're refurbished, I guess you call them. But this one, you know, for the price, it's a i5 4570, so a little bit older, but it's got 16 gigs of DDR3, you know, a little bit slower RAM, but 16 gigs there, 512 SSD installed, you know, that's a great deal. And then basically it's got the Windows 10 included, which is another $100 on top of that. And it's got a, you know, a 1-year warranty on it. It's only $329. So I actually checked into this particular model too, and it's got a, you know, the problem with buying these for gaming is the power supply, but this has a 320 watt power supply installed in it. So you know, it might work if you get a lower grade, you know, like, you know, not the highest graphics card, but if you get a, you know, one that can maybe get you up to 60 frames per second, you know, it should work with this, because a lot of these times these come with like 200 watt power supplies. This has got a 320, and that's not too bad. So anyways, $329 for this, pick that up. All right, next one is going to be the same kind of a deal. It's, again, it's from Tiger Business and tigerdirect.com. And again, I just want to show people, you know, these are kind of power horses. If you want just something that basically put in your kitchen or something like that, here's the HP EliteBook 840. It's the G2 netbook. And it's got an Intel i5 5300U, and it's got 8 gigs of DDR3, 256 SSD, so it's got the SSD, and it's got a 14-inch HD display. And if you look at it, basically, it's got the Windows 10 included, 1-year warranty, grade A refurbished for $299. So just do the math. Let's say you want a burner laptop, you know, just so you can have it in the house. You know, Windows 10 is about $100. That's down to $199. The SSD is maybe $50. I mean, you can do the math in this. It's a pretty good deal. They're in really good, you know, good shape and things like that. So obviously, you can, you know, it's not going to be like the newest and greatest, and you know, it may not be that proud about taking it around to the library or something, but you might want to use it for, like, you know, in your kitchen or something, or whatever you need in the basement or something. So, but it's going to give you enough power for almost anything you want to do for $299, which is a really good deal. All right, so we're going to head to B&H. Just want to put this up there. These are coming down quite a bit. This is the Samsung 500 gigabyte T5 portable solid state drive. It's the Blue Series, $89.99, and it's just a $10 savings. But the key here is it's coming quite a bit down. And when I showed you how to boot off, you know, Mac OS off of some of the, you know, the external drive, if you have like a newer drive, 2012 and higher, you can pretty much pick this up. I mean, I think this might need, let me see here. It might need the USB Type-C, but still, you know, you can pick one of these up, and you don't have to buy the enclosure, and you can boot your OS off of this. It's tiny. It's very, very portable. I mean, look how small this is. So, you know, very good deal. But, you know, obviously if you just want for file transfer and quick stuff like that, that's also fine. But booting your OS off this thing is great. You know, it's coming down. I just wanted to show everyone. Another 10 bucks chipped away. Soon these are going to be like 59 bucks soon. So really, really good deal. Next one, I wanted to show everyone here. We're going back to Micro Center because this is a pretty good deal. Again, you have to take the chance with the keyboards on this one. This is actually going to be a refurbed unit. They have really good ones at Micro Center. I highly recommend them. They're almost brand new. Long story short, this is a MacBook Pro with touch bar, so it does have the touch bar. 13.3-inch laptop. The reason, you know, it's $879. It used to be $1249. Again, it's refurbished, but these were a lot more because of the model. It's an i5 2.9 gigahertz. It's got obviously the OS Mac operating system. It's got 8 gigs of RAM though, and then it's got the onboard 256. But it's got the updated solid state drive as well. And this is a late 2016. You know, right around that 2017 mark, but it's a late 2016. So you do have that keyboard issue that could prop up, but obviously you have the stuff behind it, you know, where you can go ahead and sort of, you know, get that fixed and stuff. So I just wanted to throw that out there because this one's actually not a terrible deal for the money. It does have a Retina LED, obviously backlit display on it as well. So it's got the Retina, and you know, for $879, you know, with the 256, not the 124, that's a pretty good deal. All right, thanks for watching. So I love doing these kind of videos because, you know, don't beat me up. I always say that because, I mean, obviously you may not think it's a good deal. And in some cases you may have better deals. Just post them in the comments and I'll put them on the next time. But again, these things are, you know, if the price is a little bit different in the future, you're watching this maybe 2 months from now, just use this to compare, you know, what was available a couple months ago, and you can see, you know, where the prices are fluctuating to make sure you guys get a good deal. I do make a ton of videos if you guys can help me out. I make them a lot more dabble videos, not so much like this last video, but I do a lot ones where I'm hands-on more, and I do financial videos as well to help people make some money. But just, you know, if you can help subscribe and get my channel, you know, up to that 1,000 subscriber mark, I can continue. I do like maybe somewhere around 3 to 2, somewhere in there each week. It's hard with the full-time job and things like that, so help me out if you can, and I will definitely talk to you guys soon, and thanks for watching.